In this tutorial, we're going to learn about how the photos are organized on our iPad and the different things we can do in the Photos app. So the first thing I'm going to do is open my Photos app, and right away we see here at the bottom of the screen, Photos, Shared, and Albums. Photos shows me all the photos I have taken. Any photo that is saved from the internet or from another app or taken using the camera on your iPad is saved to Photos. In the middle here is Shared, and in Shared are what we call photo streams, and I'll talk about that a little more in depth in a bit. And then the last one here is Albums, so you can actually organize the photos that you have into different albums. So I'm going to go back to the first one, Photos, here and talk a little bit more about it. The photos are organized into collections, and those collections are organized in years. So if I tap on a year, I go into a collection of months in that year, basically. And if I go even further into a month, it's basically different days that I have either taken or saved photos in that month. In this final step of organization called Moments, there are some different things you can do. The first thing you may notice is that there's a share button next to every moment. So if I am over here and I click on the share button, I can either share this whole moment, which would be these 4 pictures under March 6th, or I can share some of these photos. So I'm going to share some of them. It's going to ask me which ones I want to share. I'm going to pick 2. I'm going to tap on share, and then I have to decide how I want to share it. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that and show you another way that you can share. The other thing you can do, let's say there were multiple photos in many moments that you wanted to share. You can go up here and press the select button. When you press select, you have to pick some photos. So I'm going to pick those 2 right here, one from March 4th and one from March 6th. And you can see that you have some new tools that have been added to the upper left-hand corner. Share button again, so now, and it's going to give me the same options. I can message it, mail it, Facebook Flickr, or AirDrop. You will notice if you have picked too many pictures, they're too big to email, you won't see mail as an option. So I'm going to go ahead and tap out of that and show you that you could also delete pictures this way. If I tap there and I press delete, my photos are gone. And then the last thing that we had over there was this add to button. If I tap on that, it's thinking that I want to add that to an album. So let me just show you where that was. I'm going to tap on cancel, and now I'm going to go back here to albums. I can create a new album, and actually I have quite a few pictures of Ruby Bridges because we're working on a project about Ruby Bridges in 2nd grade. So I just created a Ruby Bridges album, and now right after you create an album, it will say, what pictures do you want to add to this album? So I could go through and I could find some pictures of Ruby Bridges, and I could add them and press done in the upper right hand corner, and there's my new Ruby Bridges album right here. Or I can go back here to photos, and I can select my other photos that I might want to put into that Ruby Bridges album, select them, tap on add to, and then I can select the Ruby Bridges album, and there they go. All pictures will always be in your photos, and all pictures will always be in your camera roll, but you can double save basically those pictures into other albums. If you'd like to edit your albums, delete them, you would press edit here. If you would like to create a new album, you would tap the plus over here. So now I'm going to talk about this last section in the middle here called shared. These are all photo streams, a collection of photos that you and other people can contribute to. So let me show you one example. Right here, iPad Summit 2014, and you can see on the bottom it says shared by Kanani Disa. If I tap on that, I can see photos from all the people that added photos to the shared photo collection or photo stream that Kanani created. If I tap here in the upper right hand corner on people, I can see who the people are that contributed to this photo stream. I could view the pictures in a slideshow, or I could select certain pictures and then share them out or delete them. So anyone who is a part of a photo stream can add and delete pictures in a photo stream. You can also create photo streams that are public that other people cannot add to, but that other people can view and save the photos in it. So that's one way that you could share photos with your students. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to streams. You can see some of the other streams I have. This one is pictures of Kapalama's iPad deployment. They took some pictures and created a shared stream Christmas concert. I created a shared photo stream, and that is actually on Cindy's blog if you want to take a look at it. So to create a new stream, you would tap on New Shared Stream, and immediately it's going to ask you for the name. So I'm just going to write test, and then next, and it's going to say, who do you want to share this with? Now this is a really good way to get photos off of your iPad. If you create a shared stream and you share it with someone, I could just hit create and not share it with anyone. But if you want to do this as a way of getting photos off of your iPad, you would want to share it with someone, even if it's just yourself. You can share a photo stream with yourself. I'm going to hit create. So now I have this new photo stream called test. I'm going to open up my photo stream. And I'm going to click the plus. That's how you're going to add photos to a photo stream. And I'm going to select a few photos. I'm going to click done. And now these photos are in that photo stream. Now I could go back to photos, and I could actually delete those photos from my iPad, and they would still be in the shared photo stream. Okay, so that is basically how the Photos app works. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me.